morning, you're watching Breakfast with Charlie State and Naga Monchetti.
Now, young children in some areas of England will receive lessons on brushing their teeth in schools and nurseries. This is under a new national strategy to help prevent dental decay.
The move follows successful schemes in Scotland and Wales and has been praised by the British Dental Association. We can go through some of the details. The government will provide £11 million to eligible early years settings to roll out the scheme. Only the most deprived areas will be able to apply for funding, which will cover 3-, 4- and 5-year-olds in school or nursery.
A little earlier we spoke to the Health Minister Stephen Kinnock, who explained why the scheme is needed.
It's absolutely shocking that the biggest cause of hospital admission for 5- to 9-year-olds in our country is to have their decaying teeth removed. That is an unacceptable place to be, and this is all about our prevention agenda. It's about preventing that decay, which is such good value for the taxpayer as well. Prevention is always better than cure.
Professor Zoe Marshman from the British Society of Paediatric Dentistry is with us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You're the perfect person to talk to about this. First of all, yay or nay with the scheme?
Completely yay. Absolutely delighted with the announcement. I think all of us who are concerned about improving children's oral health are really pleased to hear that the programme Supervised Toothbrushing, it's effective, it'll prevent tooth decay and its consequences, plus it's a really good return on investment.
Where is the gap at the moment, which means that children are getting to school with poor dental health? What's missing?
Yeah. So we're talking about this programme covering children 3 to 5, so they're still fairly young children.
Getting to nursery then?
Yeah, getting to nursery and school. I think parents find it quite difficult with toothbrushing. There's an enormous amount of sugar sloshing around in society, so the sort of odds, particularly for children living in deprived area, are really stacked against them, with a really high prevalence of tooth decay, particularly in those
So you agree that the targeting to deprived areas initially is the correct strategy?
Yeah,
and you've seen evidence of that in Scotland and Wales when it's been carried out?
Yeah, so the proportion of children in those deprived areas with tooth decay is up to about 50% compared to, say, a quarter of the general population. So when these programmes are targeted, it gets to the children that really need them, and it reduces the inequalities that we see in those levels of tooth decay.
I mean, I suppose there's two ways of going about this, isn't there? One is to get the children involved directly through schools. The other is what is going on with the parents who are not getting their children to brush their teeth. And maybe the option here is the easier one in a way, because you can have access to the children. What is happening with parents who don't encourage their children to brush their teeth?
So these programmes are in addition to home brushing, so it's still very much parents' responsibilities in terms of looking after their children's oral health, the toothbrushing, thinking about what they eat and drink. So this is a scheme within the early years, the nurseries and schools, to help encourage the home brushing, as well as making sure that the children who are taking part get the fluoride toothpaste on their teeth every day, but also to learn the skills themselves for life. So this isn't the teachers doing the toothbrushing, this is the children with supervision.
Supervision is teachers showing them and encouraging them how to brush their teeth.
Yeah, so it just takes a few minutes. We've got 140,000 children across England doing this already. The teachers are brilliant at fitting it in. It's part of the Department for Education curriculum to include dental health at this age anyway.
There's a difference between dental health and telling children to brush their teeth.
Well, it's not telling them, it's very much about getting the fluoride toothpaste.
Okay, is it every day? Is it every day that teachers are expected to weave this in? 6 or 7 minutes, Stephen Kinnock said it would take a day. Is it every day that teachers are expected to do this? So that is not educating about dental health. That is telling children to brush their teeth during school time, during nursery time. That's different. That's different to what the curriculum would have initially had as an ambition.
I think when you see it in action, it's very much integrated into the day. The children will be sitting down on the carpet ready for registration. They'll be given their toothbrush each and some toothpaste. They'll put a song on. It's part of the kind of welcome, settling in as part of the school or nursery day. It fits in really well. There's lots of links.
Already brushed their teeth.
That's an extra dose of toothpaste, which is really, really effective.
You're a healthcare professional now, but for a long time you are a dentist, but you're a practicing dentist. It often focuses the mind when dentists tell us, and we've had a few in the past, of what they have seen in the mouths of children in terms of the harm and the damage. What have you seen over the years?
Yeah, so it's at this age we see children with multiple decayed teeth, so they only have 20 teeth. So some children will have nearly all of their teeth decayed. They'll have swollen cheeks with a dental abscess. They'll have difficulty eating, difficulty sleeping. And when we're talking about 3 to 5 year olds, it means that many of them will end up being admitted to hospital, having those decayed teeth extracted. And while that's really good in terms of sort of reducing the pain, it's a big thing for families. It costs the NHS about £40 million a year to admit children to hospital for dental extractions. So the sort of benefit of this programme in terms of the £11 million invested with the view that it will prevent the £40 million worth of spend on hospital admissions, but also those consequences for children and their daily lives.
Professor, we appreciate your time this morning. That's Professor Zoe Marshman, British Society of Paediatric Dentistry. Thank you very much.
Thank you.